But Sephian, you haven't covered any strikerless tactic that works so well in FM22. We're going to change that today. Let's check it out. So this is called, again, two different things. One is the 4-1-2-3-0 structure that you see in front of you. The next is 4-3-3 Ancelotti Strikerless. So this is based on Ancelotti, Real Madrid, and Jude Bellingham. And basically the person who created this, which is Strider, who we have seen before, has won everything with it. You can experiment with player roles, try Shadow Striker for the AM position. I also recommend trying halfbacks and anchorman for defensive midfielders in harder games. In easier games, you can play attacking. So right now, as you can see, it is a positive mentality, but starting with the tactic itself, starting out with a sweeper keeper in defend, wing backs on the left and right, ball playing defenders in the central spots, a deep lying playmaker in defend, an advanced playmaker in support, box to box in support, inside forwards on both sides in attack, and then an attacking midfielder in front, or I guess central spot. That's the striker list right there. In possession, attacking width is fairly wide. Approach play is pass into space, overlap on the left and right, focus play down the middle, and play out of defense. Passing directness is short, tempo is standard. Mixed crosses work the ball in the box and be more expressive. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute to the back line, and take short kicks. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, standard defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and drop off more. Now, how did it do for our three teams? Starting in the Premier League with Liverpool and Aston Villa. Ipswich Town in the Championship is next. Yeah, half and half. I'll take that. Liverpool with 83 points is on the lower side of their average, which is about 85, which is their kind of benchmark. But 24, 11, and 3, 72 goals for, not the highest in the list. 26 against is a fantastic number right there. That actually is the low, actually one of the lowest. But Aston Villa in 10th place with 47 points. 47 points is pretty low compared to what they usually get, but 10th place is right around where they are expected to end up. No more trophies so far. Out in the EFL Cup semi-final first and second leg against Tottenham, and then losing out to Ipswich Town in the FA Cup fourth round. 1-2. That's crazy. And unfortunately getting booted from the Europa League with Real Madrid. Round of 16, that's where you end your run. So this could be a mixed bag here. Goals-wise for Liverpool, Mohamed Salah with 19. Definitely have seen him a lot higher. 17 for Diaz. Assists-wise, 17 and 15 for McAllister. And Salah, there you go. Average rating, 7.24 for Salah. So he's still a beast. But you just want to see some of these other numbers grow. Some of these other players kind of step up a bit. Aston Villa's schedule, Tottenham being the bogey team this season, out in the EFL Cup third round immediately. If we take a look at that. And then the FA Cup quarterfinals out against Bournemouth, 1-4. And unfortunately, this time around, no trophies whatsoever. Fiorentina booting you 2-6 from the Europa Conference League quarterfinals. After beating them 5-3 at home, you lose out, and it's a dreadful one. So this should definitely be interesting. 15 goals only for Diaby. Usually we see him up in the 30s. Assist-wise, 12 and 10 for Luis and Digne. Average rating, only 2 players there. Emiliano Martinez does get above 7, which is fantastic to see for a goalkeeper. Pau Torres, though, with 7. Data Hub, again, defensively is incredible. The attacking side, I mean, fouls against per game, yeah, you've got some great numbers. You've got a lot of other attacking numbers that are above Premier League average, but overall, not the greatest that at least compared to what we've seen before. Aston Villa even worse. Yeah, it just didn't seem to work this time around. So it'll be interesting to see where they are in this list. You can see most points per game is there, but most goals, Liverpool in 3rd, Aston Villa in 8th. A little bit of an attacking side, I guess. Fewest shots against Liverpool with 221. Most possession, nobody. Dribbles made, nobody. Tackles 1. Best pass complete. I mean, that's just not it there at all. Man United, though, getting 600 shots for. Liverpool in 4th. So, they're here. They're scattered about, though. Well, sadly, I was really hoping for something after that win in the Cup, but Ipswich Town coming in 10th place, 19-10-17 with 79 goals, 67 points. Overall, about where you basically are expected to be at. Well, that is a lot of red to see at the end of the season, which you definitely do not want to see. But out in the EFL Cup 3rd round against Norwich, and after beating Liverpool, unfortunately you made it 2 games more, and FA Cup quarters is where you lose out. 0-0 to Nottingham Forest. So we'll go through this quickly so we just ease the pain. Connor Chaplin with 19 goals and Broadhead with 17, not bad. George Hurst, what happened to you? George Hurst felt alienated. I guess no striker position, so you can't do anything, but I mean, you can't even fit him in somewhere? That's crazy. 17 assists for Leif Davis is the only one in double digits, and only 3 in the average rating in green. Sone Aluko, Burgess, and Edmondson. He's only got 2 appearances off the bench. Here, they're only in fewest shots, most dribbles, and best pass completion, and they're all on the bottom. So really not even worth looking at everything. So overall, I mean, Liverpool come in first. Fantastic for them. Unfortunately, points-wise, they are down. Aston Villa, Ipswich Town not doing all that well, kind of just middle of the road. So Strikerless, this one did not work all that well in the sim that I created. So you can always do better yourself, but hopefully we'll see some other Strikerless that do work better. We'll just have to find them. But for now, that is it for me, Sefian FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.